Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
This is the ultimate guide for Last Epoch. If you watch this, you don't need another guide or build or anything else for Last Epoch. And it is fairly simple. You just need your computer, the game, your mouse and keyboard, and maybe a couple of drinks. And a snack. Yo, hey guys, I'm stopping here with the comedic talking because I'm not a native speaker and I guess you don't get the point and I can't give you the point as well as I could in my mother language. But I want to talk about Last Epoch and very specifically about Last Epoch and how you should approach it, in my opinion. So recently, or as you know, Last Epoch came out and everyone is playing it. Servers crashed. A lot of people want to play it. A lot of people couldn't play it. I took my time because maybe as you watched another video of mine, I played a lot of Deep Rock Galactic Survivor and it made me so addicted to it that I almost didn't play Last Epoch for a long time. Anyways, so I want to talk about Last Epoch today because as I am an older gamer and have a lot of like almost 30 years of gaming experience, I saw a lot of games coming. I saw a lot of games go. I know the feeling of looking forward and being excited for a game, and this is this game. Last Epoch is really the game that I think a lot of people looked forward to it, want to play it, and I want to approach this game and give you kind of my approach plus kind of like a tip how you maybe can approach it to have a different and let's say a longer lasting good experience with it. So my first and main point is don't look up any guides, builds, or specific videos about how to play or how to approach the game. And I tell you why. Because I think when you do that, you overfeed yourself with the game. You will want to min-max the game too fast and kind of too fast for the developers to give you more content. It's kind of like an early access game where the game is great, you play it all the time, and then after maybe 20 hours, you can't enjoy it anymore because there is no content for you. And that can happen with Last Epoch as well. And you can prolong that time and enjoy the game much more when you approach the game like 25 years ago, where internet was sparse, where information about games was really sparse, and you had to try it out on your own. And I'm working with people, and I'm working with human beings, and I work a lot in a social work environment, and I learned there is a teaching theory about how you should approach kids and learning with kids. So as human beings, you can tell someone that something is hot and he should or she should be careful about it. But when this person never experienced what heat and burn feels like, this person never appreciates it and never will know what it's like. And that's the same with the game. So for myself, when I look up a build or guide, I just copy something. And annoyingly, this is kind of like fast food, right? You don't get a feeling for the game. You don't get a feeling for the build. You just copy something, press the buttons, and just run through the game. What is, I think, not the purpose of a game. Because a game is also there to have fun. And a game is also there to teach you something. Something about yourself. Something about the game in general. So you take away the enjoyment and the fun when you overload yourself with information about the game. So please try it out once. Maybe not last Epoch because it's too late, but maybe with another game that you're looking forward to. Like I, for myself, I didn't watch any videos about Rise of Ronin, and I want to play it, and I don't want to hear about the fighting style or the mechanics or the weapons, nothing. I just want to go into the game, enjoy the story, and just grow with the game. And I really hope you do the same. Or even do something really crazy. Like from the start, try something really unintuitive, not something that maybe does work, but you think it works, and have fun with it. That's the point. Like maybe even if you play it with a friend on Discord and you talk about it, maybe play it like a RPG. Really, like get into the role, give your character a story, a background, and then play accordingly to it. That is maybe something that will give us more time with the game, and not like in 3 to 6 months everyone will say, oh, last Epoch, yeah, I thought this is the Diablo and Path of Exile killer, but it wasn't. Yeah, I think it can be, and it will be if you give it a little bit of time, like with a good bread or dough. You need time, or wine. Yes. So you can't force wine to get good in a quick amount of time, because then it tastes like piss. So give the game a little bit of something new. Maybe even don't over consume it. Maybe give it like a good Wagyu beef steak that you eat, maybe like 150 grams of it, and it is expensive, but it's worth the money. And you can't eat it all at once, because then you kind of don't get your value on it. So give it time, play it, enjoy it, and then leave it maybe for a couple of days, play something else. Maybe think about what you want to do with your second character, or how you approach it now with the knowledge that you got from your first character. That is something I would give you as an advice. In the end, Last Epoch is a good game, and it has its flaws for sure. Maybe sometimes it is even overwhelming for a casual gamer like me that doesn't like to read a lot in game. Is maybe even almost unintuitive to try it out. But I don't wanna watch any videos and go into it, try it out. And that's what I'm gonna do now. So I hope you understand my side of view here, and or point of view here, And maybe you agree or disagree, but there are games where you have to min max and where you have to look into guides and builds because you don't understand the mechanics. But I think everyone that gets into this game knows ARPGs and know how they work, and they need something new, something fresh, like a little bit of a seasoning or some spice that you never had before in your mouth, but it was always in your kitchen. So I know maybe it's not understandable what I said, but that's my approach to it. And hey, if you play it, let me know. Let's play together. Let's experience this game together and learn together. Because the best things or the best memories that I had with games in recent years was when I could kind of share my knowledge that I got through gaming to another person, and he did the same, or that person did the same to me. And then we had this moment. And that is something that we need to go back to in those games. And this is not achieved by watching other people play because you never understand the game. This is only achieved by going in blindfolded and touch yourself through the game by really experiencing it. So I hope to see you in the next one, and peace out, guys.